RMA ambassador and I'm a personal trainer and a wellness coach. We're putting together a series of short videos that you can use to make your own home workouts. The idea is that you can stack them together like bricks and you can use them before or after your runs, or you can make your own workout using these videos. So as always, I recommend that you do the mobility workout as the warm-up, and this workout we're going to do with the blue buff, I've changed buffs every workout, is for your core. Obviously, a strong core is really important for running and for injury prevention. You might like to put together a workout for your active recovery day that is the warm-up, the mobility, the stability workout and just the core workout. Nice and gentle. You could do this in the evening after it's dark and the kids have gone to bed, no problems at all. All done at home, minimal equipment. So we're going to come down to the floor for this workout. And I'm going to give you a few variations on each exercise because I understand that everybody's at different stages in their fitness journey, and I want you to choose the exercise that challenges you but doesn't overwhelm you. You don't want to get to the point where you have to stop because something's hurting, because that's not what we're about. We're about supporting each other, growing stronger together. All right, so let's start with the basics. We're just going to do an abdominal curl. Now, an abdominal curl, it's not necessarily about kind of yanking yourself up. It's about just activating these muscles between your ribs and your hips. So keep your pelvis nice and stable. So when you do this curl, you're not curling your hips and rocking your hips. So nice and stable through your pubic area. So you're going to keep your elbows wide so that your shoulders stay down away from your ears, and you're going to curl up looking past your knees. Flatten your belly and make sure that the work that you're doing is in those abdominal muscles. So the last thing you want to do is pull on your neck. You just want to activate, squeeze, hold, and we're going to go for between 8 and 12 of those with a nice tempo of up, squeeze, hold, and then gently return. For those of you who would like to make that a little bit harder, same sort of thing, we're going to take it into in the same plane, but you can use a weight and you can curl up, bring your legs up as well, bring your legs and arms almost to the floor and back up, but making sure that as you do that, the same thing as in your abdominal curl, you don't want your pelvis tilting. Any pain in your lower back, stop, back it up, come back to the original exercise. So hopefully you've all done 10 or 12 of those. The second exercise that we're going to do is working our obliques. Through the sides here, really powerful running muscles. So the base exercise is again similar to the curl, but you're just going to take your shoulder across towards your opposite knee and then gently coming down. Shoulder across to the opposite knee, bracing through the core, but not yanking or pulling. Up, hold, squeeze, and we're supporting our head with our hands. We're not pulling on it, we're just supporting it. Obviously, keep this at the level that your body can handle, because everyone's at different stages of their running journey and also their recovery journey from childbirth and or injuries, etc. For those who, obviously, there's going to be some of you who'd like to take that to the next level. Again, you bring your legs up, but this time you can extend, pull one knee towards the opposite shoulder. Still try and keep your elbows out so that your upper back is engaged, because you want to be feeling this in your abs, but your upper back forms part of your core. Your core is everything here in the middle except your arms and your legs and your head. So we're going to aim for doing 10 on each side of those, and you can do either the base version or the harder version. So the next one we're going to do is our glute bridge. Now, bottoms are part of the core because without a strong bottom, your core is only half working, isn't it? So nice and strong and long from your ribs through to your hips. Squeeze up high. Keep the belt tight around your waist and then lower down. So again, we're going to go for about 10 or 12 of these. And your base exercise For those who are just progressing gently, is just up, hold, squeeze, doing 8 to 10 of those. For those of you who want more, you can either add a weight onto your pelvis or you can extend one leg, and you can be doing these one leg at a time. Okay, so again, try to make sure that that hip, when you're doing these, you probably would want to be doing at least sort of 10 to 12 on each side. Make sure your pelvis isn't tilting and doing crazy stuff while you're doing those. So, base level, just do 10 to 12 with both legs. If you want the next level, take them onto one leg at a time. So last of all, let's do some planks. So planks, pretty ubiquitous, and you'll find them in every runner's world as the really good core exercise. Some people like them, some people hate them. Start off with a shorter plank and then just build up. So you can do these exercises, you can do 3 or 4 sets of each exercise, or you can put this into a little circuit. So planking, you can either do on your elbows and or your knees, or your toes, or your hands, whatever suits you. So we're going to do just a forward plank. Let's hold it for around about 20 seconds to start with. Those of you who want more, take it longer. Those of you who want less, come down onto your knees and keep planking. So even if you start on your toes, come onto your knees at some point and when you need to, before it starts to hurt. So if we're planking, we're trying to keep from our ears through to our heels, nice and square and straight. So this is on your hands. You can go on your elbows if you want. And those who want less, gently place your knees on the ground. Now, one thing to think about when you plank, you don't want to be sagging. You want to be pushing up nice and long and strong from your ears through to your knees and holding it for approximately, say, 20 seconds to start with. And then when you've finished doing the 20 seconds, you can go on to the next exercise. Okay, so there's 4 exercises for your core. We had a curling action with a couple of variations. We had a twisting action with a couple of variations. We had a glute exercise, and then we had a plank hold.